Hello everyone, this is Emily and welcome to this Uni-edit video.
What is the history of peer review?
Peer review, as we know it today, dates back to 1967 when the term was first used in the United States. According to Merriam Webster dictionary, peer review is a process by which something proposed, as for research or publication, is evaluated by a group of experts in that field. Prior to 1967, and for most of the history of scientific journals, the journal editor made most of the decisions regarding the selection, review, and evaluation of suitable manuscripts. According to Fife, journal editors such as Norman Locklear, the founding editor of Nature, sometimes sought the opinions of their connections in the scientific community, which highlighted the limitations of relying on the judgment of a single scholar. To limit the potential for bias, the Royal Society in London introduced editorial regulations in 1752 by setting up a committee of papers to evaluate contributions presented at the Society's meetings for possible publication. This committee had to reach its decision collectively and therefore implemented a voting system. Around the same time, the Académie Royale des Sciences in Paris appointed small committees made up of paid academics to investigate and assess the merits of inventions and discoveries by non-academics and to report back in writing. Both of these systems ensured that more than one person was involved in the decision-making process and that expert judgment was sought as well. The early 19th century saw the start of the practice as we now recognize as peer review, over 100 years before the term peer review was born. The Royal Society, among other learned societies in London, started to seek reports from referees to ensure more expertise in the editorial decision-making process. Refereeing quickly became a part of the publication process at learned societies, and by the mid-19th century, George Gabriel Stokes, Secretary of the Royal Society in 1854 to 1885, had developed the practice of sharing referees' suggestions with the authors and guiding authors on how to respond. In the late 20th century, refereeing was rebranded as peer review and has remained unchanged for the best part of 50 years. Once again, this is Emily from Uni-edit. We hope you enjoyed the tip and have a wonderful day.